Welcome back to One Comic Book a Day, where we're covering Superman 86 in the first story, The Dragon from King Arthur's Court. And it's never actually confirmed that this dragon knew or was around King Arthur or is from when King Arthur was alive, who I know isn't real, but in the DC universe, he is. Well, as real as any of the other characters in the DC universe. You know what I mean. So I'm not sure where we're getting this from other than they just wanted to say King Arthur's court. So a dragon has thawed from an iceberg and is attacking. It's like a B movie with a big kaiju attacking in the beginning of the movie. There's fishermen, it comes out of the water, it's blowing fire. But let's get away from those exciting things. Clark, Lois, and Perry are heading off to the UK to open the British branch of the Daily Planet. While there, they're covering a night festival, jousting competition, tournament. I'm not exactly sure what it is specifically, but there's a bunch of knights who are the descendants of knights from medieval times. And Clark decides to joust, and because he survived so well, he is made one of the knights. Good for Clark. Sure, this will come in handy. Then a dragon is reported to be around, so the knights are like, hell yeah, we're all together. We got our armors, we got our swords. It's time to take out a dragon. Doesn't go well for them. This is the first time, and what you're probably hoping for when I say it's a dragon problem in the Superman story, Superman's going to fight a dragon. Well, prepare to be disappointed. He does throw a punch or two throughout the comic, but they never really fight. He's constantly getting distracted by saving people, the stuff I actually do like, but if you wanted a dragon Superman fight, you're not getting it really here. The Knights figure out it's Clark who's actually Superman. This is probably the problem with Superman still riding Clark's horse. The horses in this comic never get killed, even though fire is being blasted at them. They don't seem worried about the dragon all that much. They're like horses from Skyrim who do not care. They will just curb stomp anything you are fighting or is attacking you or is seen as a threat. It's kind of a problem when you get off the horse and runs after them. But we're not talking about Skyrim. We're talking about Superman 86. He also doesn't need to ride the horse. He's Superman. He can move faster than the horse. Anyway, so now Lois is on to Clark being Superman, which is basically her default of the 1950s. This is the story she's always obsessed with, and he's always going to come out ahead at the end. But the story doesn't really have much time for this plot. Essentially, he just keeps saving people from the dragon until he's able to finally, fight the dragon. He punches the dragon once, and it collapses and dies. You see, there's too much carbon dioxide in the air. I blame climate change. It's probably why its iceberg melted in the first place and it's free. So it just dies. So Superman doesn't actually have to kill the dragon or even fight the dragon. The dragon problem solves itself, essentially. And you know how much I love a story where it solves itself and there's really no reason for Superman to be here. He doesn't solve the problem. He doesn't do anything. He just kind of saves people from the dragon until, time runs out for the dragon. There's not even like a conflict with him not wanting to take the dragon's life because it's a living creature. It just dies. And that's really the big disappointment of the comic. Not even the fact that they fight. He never does anything to really solve the dragon. He just keeps people alive, which I like. I don't want that to sound down. I just don't like the fact he doesn't deal with the major conflict of the story. If you're wondering what happens with the whole Lois conflict, well, they made a wax casting of Clark at the beginning because this is apparently what Knights do here. But it's just a convenient piece of information so that Clark can switch out with the wax figure and claim that, no, it wasn't Superman. The wax figure just died. For some reason, he had the wax figure out fighting the dragon. Because he's a coward? It doesn't work great, but hey, they had to get out of this story somehow. So as a story, it actually reads pretty well. It's just massively disappointing in the fact that it doesn't really have to deal with its conflict. Okay, that is it from Superman 86, The Dragon from King Arthur's Court. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon to get notification when a new video goes up. I do this Monday through Friday, but Fridays is Bat Friday, where I cover a Batman story in either Detective Comics or Batman. And until next time, let's ponder the question, whatever did happen to the Man of Tomorrow? Do you think there's any more dragons in these icebergs he sometimes melts with his X-ray vision? Okay, have a great day.